Guten Tag! Today I'm taking you to Bavaria. Such a nice guy, right? Let's check it out. Let's go.
My name is Ryan Shirley, and I just returned from a road trip across Bavaria, and I want to show you some of my favorite places.
Beautiful.
So here is my Bavaria top 10. Bavaria is home to some of Europe's most magical landscapes. From endless castles to medieval fairy tale towns, Bavaria is a destination that needs to be explored. Let's start this video.
Bro, look at this. Look at
Towns.
Yeah, this
Bavaria
is look at this. This is where they make your favorite chocolate, you know, by the way. Inside here, that's where all the magic happens.
Destination that needs to be explored.
Wow.
Let's start this video off in the town of Berchtesgaden. Now I have to say this is one of the most beautiful towns in all of Germany. It's just a 2-hour drive from Munich and it's nestled in the Bavarian Alps. One of my favorite features of Berchtesgaden is the Watzmann Mountain. It's a uniquely shaped peak that towers over the town. It almost looks like someone took a bite out of it. One thing I love about Berchtesgaden is there's so many beautiful churches to explore. One of my favorites is the church in Ramsau. It's right next to this beautiful stream, and there's this picture-perfect bridge to observe the church from. Another one of my favorites is the Maria Jern Church, which offers a perfect view of the Watzmann Mountain. One of the main reasons I wanted to go to Berchtesgaden was to visit.
Bro, that is incredible. Oh my god, we got a similar place like this in my city where I go to. Sometimes I will go with my father to pick up mushrooms, and then they got like a little stuff like that where they live there. They have cows and everything, and they also have a little restaurant over there. Wow, the view you get is just unbelievable, and the food you eat is also very nice. I'm guessing it's the same as this eagle nest. Wow, that's incredible.
Hitler's Eagle's Nest. Now I'm really fascinated with World War II history, and I had to see this place for myself. Now the Eagle's Nest was built in 1939 and was given to Hitler for his 50th birthday. Now to get to the Eagle's Nest, you can take a bus up. When you get to the top, you'll walk through a deep tunnel into the mountain. When I was in there, it was just crazy to think that Hitler walked these same walls. Now at the end of the tunnel, there's a circular room that leads you into a golden elevator. Even though the Eagle's Nest and the road leading up to it cost nearly 200 million euros to make, adjusted for inflation, Hitler only visited
200 million euros. What the hell?
Cost nearly 200 million euros to make, adjusted for inflation. Hitler only visited it on 14 documented occasions. This may be because Hitler was afraid of heights, and he was also scared of using the elevator.
Then why the fuck did they build this for him? Are you kidding me?
Thankfully, the Eagle's Nest wasn't destroyed in World War II, and today it's a restaurant with panoramic views. And while you're there, you can hike up some walking paths into the Berchtesgaden National Park, enjoying the incredible sights of this historical destination. Afterwards, we're going to head back to Berchtesgaden to visit the lake Kunensee. Now the lake was created by glaciers, which makes it feel like you're in a fjord you'd see in Norway or New Zealand. When I was there, we took a boat ride to the end of the lake. It cost around 15 euros and took about 50 minutes to cross the lake. Now the first stop was to the famous St. Bartholomew's Church. We kept going and we reached the end of the lake. We then hiked about 10 minutes to reach Obersee. Just home to this iconic lake hut, and the scenery there is just astounding. The lake's so clear, and it's just surrounded by massive mountain walls that are hard to explain. I just had a great time enjoying the scenery around the lake. Definitely gotta explore Kunensee and Obersee while you're in Berchtesgaden. Now afterwards, we're going to visit the magical village of Rothenburg. Now when you go to Rothenburg, you'll feel like you're...
Bro, what the hell? That's crazy. That looks like a fairy tale, the Hansel and Gretel fairy tale, right?
Walking in a fantasy movie. It's one of the most preserved medieval old towns in all of Europe. During the Middle Ages, Rothenburg thrived as it was located at the crossroads of European trade routes. At the beginning of the 15th century, it rose to becoming the second largest city in all of Germany, but during the 17th century, Rothenburg faced adversities such as the 30-Year War and the bubonic plague. Without much resources, Rothenburg's growth was halted period, which aided in keeping the town preserved in its medieval state. Today, Rothenburg maintains its medieval charm, and it's been the inspiration for sets of Disney movies such as Pinocchio. If you go, you can check out the famous Ploning Corner or witness the beautiful Christmas markets. I mean, just hard to beat the allure of this German village. From Rothenburg, you can make the 3-hour drive to the beautiful city of Munich, also known as Bavaria's capital. Munich is located in the south of Germany, about 50 kilometers from the Alps. During World War II,
it looks pretty. I live right here on the map. Looks pretty. Wonder how long is it gonna take by car? Maybe 6 or 7 hours, I guess.
Munich is located in the south of Germany, about 50 kilometers from the Alps. During World War II, Munich was heavily bombed by over 70 air raids, but today the city is just...
Wow. My sister went with her high school class. Fuck, they took us to Tuscany for 3 days. They took her to Munich for 4 days. She even went inside the Bayern München stadium. What the fuck? And I went to fucking Tuscany, bro. I mean, not even like the good stuff. It was in Livorno, bro. There was basically nothing. There was nothing over there. So boring. We were just camping in this camping site. It was so boring.
Restored to its former beauty. One of the most popular spots is the Marienplatz, Central Square. You'll find the new town hall with its stunning clock tower and historical figurines. After Munich, we're going to head to the top of Germany to visit the Zugspitze Mountains. Now, with a height of 2,962 meters, easily one of the most impressive mountains in all of Germany. Zugspitze is located south of Garmisch-Partenkirchen, and the easiest way to reach the top of the mountain is by a cable car. It costs around 60 euros, and it's one of the biggest gondolas I've ever been in. It holds several world records, including the longest free span in a cable car, with a distance of more than 3,000 meters. Honestly, an engineering phenomenon.
Wow, that's crazy. 60 euro, and you go up 3,000 meter. Wow, that's crazy. We don't even have peak that high in my city.
And a little scary going up. The cable car is quite the experience.
Wow. I mean, okay.
An engineering phenomenon. And a little scary going up.
Okay. Look at the view you get. Come on, that is worth it. That is worth it. I mean, it's 30 euros to go up and 30 euros to go down. So I guess, I mean, while you're on vacation, that's totally fine. Come on. Wow, so beautiful.
The car is quite the experience, and once you reach the top, you can explore the mountain station. I mean, it really blew me away up there. It totally reminded me of an evil villain's lair. There's a great restaurant and platforms to observe the scenery below. One thing that I thought was interesting is you can walk through this tunnel, and it'll take you to the Austrian side of Zugspitze. Now, from the platform on the German side, you can see the summit cross. Me and my brother decided we wanted to climb to the top. The snow made it a little sketchy, but we held on tight to the iron wire and climbed a ladder and made it to the cross. I mean, the views were unreal up there. I mean, if you go in the summertime, I'm sure it's not as sketchy to summit this. Now, after Zugspitze, you can take the cable car down to visit the Lake Eibsee. Now, it's known as the Maldives of the Alps with its clear water and tree-dotted islands. I mean, the color of the water there is astounding. Now, if you have time, I definitely recommend walking along the lake. It's full of beautiful groves of trees and a perfect place to relax on the shoreline and enjoy some Bavarian nature. Now, afterwards, we're going to head over to Wagenbrüssee. This is one of the most scenic places in all of Bavaria. I mean, I was just baffled by this place. It's this beautiful little...
Oh my god. Yeah, I could definitely see myself living in a place like this one.
Lake nestled in the mountains, and it's full of farm sheds that dot the hillside. Now, the lake is overlooked by the perfectly placed Karwendel Alps. I mean, it reminded me a lot of Alpe d'Huez in the Dolomites. I had such a fun time exploring here. I just walked down a little dirt road to get there, and it was a spectacular place to enjoy the Bavarian sunset. I mean, it was definitely one of the highlights of my trip. I'm jealous of all the farmers who have sheds there. After, we're going to head to the beautiful town of Füssen. Now, located right at the foot of the Bavarian Alps, Füssen is a 700-year-old medieval city full of old-world charm. Its streets are lined with cobblestones.
Oh my god! Bro, that's crazy how many medieval sites are still so well preserved in Bavaria. Oh my god.
You're walking back in time as
That
you
is
explore it. I just love all
insane.
the classical German houses.
Wow.
I think it's so cool how the milky
No,
blue
no, no,
river
actually, I want to live in a place like this one. I prefer this one. Wow.
runs right next to the town. The
Wow.
crowning feature of Fussen is the High Castle. I mean, just adds so much character to the town. If you really want to go back in time, I mean, you just gotta give Fussen a visit. Now, for our final destination, we're gonna visit the iconic Neuschwanstein Castle. I have to say that it is the most beautiful castle
That's
in all
incredible.
Europe. It's what inspired Disney's Sleeping Beauty castle. I mean, it's just the perfect place for a princess. And the castle is nestled at the very tip of
So
southern Germany.
beautiful.
Neuschwanstein Castle is placed perfectly in the mountains with a phenomenal 360 view of the Bavarian Alps and the town below. The construction of the castle began in 1869. During World War II, the
How do you get on top of it?
SS debated blowing up the castle to prevent it from falling into the enemy's hands, but thankfully it never happened. Today, the castle receives over
Oh yeah, I saw there's a road right here. I couldn't see the with all this nature surrounding it. Oh, that is so beautiful.
1.4 million visitors a year, so it's definitely a tourist hotspot. When I was there, we walked around the castle. When you're up close, you realize how huge it really is. King Ludwig had some imagination. Anyways, I found a great vantage point in the trees with a perfect view of the castle. I mean, I just can't get over the beauty of this place. I mean, it's truly something out of a Disney fairy tale. Afterwards, you can walk around Alpsee. It's another picturesque alpine lake with views of the Hohenschwangau.
Bro, these castles are so beautiful. I know we watched a video before, and someone told me in the comment section that Germany is the country with the most castles, over 25,000, and they are all so beautiful. Look at that, that's crazy. I'm curious to know how many there are in Italy. Well, let me check.
Castle. Now, another incredible spot nearby is St. Coloman's Church. It's located just a few minutes away and has a splendid view of the castle and the Bavarian Alps. One of my favorite memories of my time in Bavaria was just enjoying the sunset at the church.
Oh, wait, but this is wrong. It says there are around 45,000 between castles, towers, and villas. But who gives a fuck? Wait. Okay. 20,000 castle in Italy. So we almost got you, huh? We almost got you. Wait. Germany castles. Oh, man. That's it. Okay. Germany, 25,000. And there were 40,000 in the ancient Reich. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, let's finish the video.
Just marveling at the green pastures and overall scenery. Bavaria truly is a magical place. Well, that is it for my Bavaria top 10. Let me know where your favorite place is in Bavaria in the comments below. I also started a relaxation channel where I post hour-long films.
Wow, Bavaria is so beautiful. Wow. We definitely need to make we need to make more reaction videos to different regions and city of Germany, because I want to explore more the country. And definitely one day I need to hop on a bus or a train or whatever and go to Bavaria, because it's so close. Wait, let me check how close it is from my place. I think it's gonna be... Wait, let me check out from Milan, because it's the most... Milan Munich train. 350 kilometers is 30 euro the train ticket. How many hours is gonna take? Wait. Just 30 euro, bro. So cheap. Yeah, it's gonna take about 6 hours. Yeah, it's definitely doable. Yeah, definitely need to do it. Maybe... When is the best time to visit Bavaria? Don't tell me Oktoberfest, because this year I cannot make it. But yeah, just tell me when is the best time. Maybe for Christmas it could be nice, right? I mean, wow, bro, so unbelievable. Definitely, I will want to check out the castle, then the mountain that we saw, bro. Munich for sure. So beautiful, so beautiful. So yeah, let me know what you think about this video, which are the best places. If you think that some places were left out, we can definitely make a continuation video, because I'm sure there are more than 10 places that are worth visiting in Bavaria. I'm sure of it. Every place is probably worth visiting. Come on. So yeah, I hope you did enjoy this reaction video. Keep on recommending me stuff to check out, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well, and I'll see you very soon. Tschüss!